Hi there, Amazing Purple Girl, back again with another Lord Winklebottom Investigates. This is part 8. I am getting this up, hopefully, the day after part 7 to make up for the gap I had on holiday. And I've also had a thought. Okay, so I'm not in the right place. But this is where I left off, so excuse me while I get back to the manor. Okay, so what I want should be through here. I had a thought. What does he need to extend the diving mask that he can also get his head in and be able to see? Well, he did say earlier he could get his whole head in the vase. So let's give that a try. Oh yes, I can pick it up now.
Maybe I'll take this vase.
Why, want to stick your head in it again to get the last bit of stalk out of it?
Actually, yes, I do want to stick my head in it again. Right.
A bit more packing tape and this helmet should now fit over my snout.
Brilliant. Right, let's see if that will let me go into the airlock. And now I'm back where I need to be. So, let's have a go.
Well, I've modified this helmet to be suitable for a giraffe, so it's time to head out. Frumple, you can close the airlock behind me, and I'll attach the hose to the vessel's air supply.
The hose is held in place with packing tape, that hose. Not that it matters. That vase will probably drop off the front before the hose detaches.
I'm really starting to feel that you have no confidence in my abilities.
No, I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm just saying it's a good job I know the kiss of life, that's all.
Right, here we go then.
We're in a point-and-click adventure. Do you know nothing, Frumple? Let's go. Are we going to meet Stupendium's character at last? Well, one of their characters. Greetings!
How do you do, good sir, and how are you this fine day?
Hello! None too clever, truth be told. Got myself stuck in this blasted wire. All tangled up down the old tentacles, don't you know?
I say, how absolutely ghastly for you.
We found the Stupendium.
I say this submarine is really quite a splendid vessel, isn't it?
Well, not exactly my kettle of fish, you know, but I suppose for you land dwellers it's a useful contraption.
This isn't good. I actually recognise their voice this time.
I say, do you want me to help detangle you from that stuff? Might be a bit tricky for me down here, mind.
Oh, that would be most splendid. Thank you kindly. I'll just pop up to the service when we're down here, then.
Goodbye for now, old thing. I'll see you back topside, as they say.
Thanks, old boy. Much appreciated, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Definitely Stupendiums, I'm sure. So what? Oh, I've got him out. Excellent. Let's go. I thought I had to do something then. Outside. There you are. What is your name, Mr. Octopus?
I say, what is this wire stuff anyway?
Nobody really knows. You find it sometimes under the water. Not a blessed clue where it came from or what it's made from, but it's almost invisible. You don't know it's there until it's too late. It must be animal-made, but I can't imagine its purpose.
Well, farewell then.
Farewell then. It says pick the octopus up.
Just pulling at it is just making it tighter. I
Oh,
think it needs
see.
cutting off.
Get the wire off. Oh, I've got a knife.
Let's have a look now. Oh, this will come off easily if I just cut it into a few pieces.
Careful you don't prod him too hard. I had an octopus for a patient once. Tried to give him a reflex test by hitting one of his tentacles with a hammer, and he squirted his filthy ink all over me.
I can hear you, you know.
Right, that's done the trick.
Right. Excellent.
Well, you seem to be free now, old chap.
Thanks awfully. I'll be toddling off then. Blasted nuisance. I don't normally come this close to shore, but I was trying to keep away from a ship out at sea. Blasted thing nearly ran into me. Going like the clappers it was, trying to get through that storm.
How peculiar. Did you recognise the ship?
No, never seen it before. These waters are usually so quiet. They seemed very keen to get here, but I don't think they managed it there. The storm was too severe. They're still out there off the coast now, as if they're waiting for something.
All seems a bit odd to me. What knows what anyone want with this desolate little place?
And why would anybody kill a girl for it?
Well, farewell then.
Goodbye, old chap. Thanks awfully for the help.
Thanks awfully. Where's that from? Oh, I think it's Monty Python. Right, I've got some thin transparent wire. Okay. Well, that was worth coming back just for that alone.
Reverend, could we talk about the incident?
Oh. Okay.
I wonder if we could discuss what you were doing last night.
Why? Whatever do you mean?
Well, we found your prayer book on the stairs to the attic. The same attic where Ambrose disturbed someone and got himself shut in.
You can't think I would do such a thing. I'm an animal of God, Winklebottom. I would never...
And yet, we found something up there that was of great interest to you, as you know.
All right, I admit, I was trying to find that wretched machine. I thought I could destroy it and save my good name, but I heard somebody coming up the hall stairs, so I darted out of there and hid in the study. I suppose I dropped my book then.
So you never actually went into the attic?
No, I swear I didn't, and I certainly didn't harm poor Aristotle.
Thank you, Reverend. That'll be all for now.
Okay.
Well, goodbye for now, Reverend.
God be with you, my son.
Still didn't greatly help. Oh, great detective. Ooh. Good to know. Believed Gilfrey might blackmail him. Next, Gilfrey wanted to expose her secrets. Oh yes, of course, I did have you. And then we've got Ethelberta. Met Gilfrey in Africa, got engaged in South America, yeah. So, we have got Reverend Peabody, Beryl Clutterbuck, Vivian Price, Madame Lavinia, Sir Winslet, Dame Celia Wellington Boot. Those are our suspects.
Hold on a moment, Frumple. Let's take stock. I'm rather afraid we're not getting anywhere with this investigation.
Does seem like a bit of a tricky one even for you. We have plenty of suspects, but little proof.
Quite. We seem to have got everything we can out of interrogating people. We're still no closer to knowing who did it. It's so infuriating.
Pity old Gilfrey didn't let you know in advance what his plans were. Might have given us a clue as to why someone was so intent on stopping him.
We just lost touch over the years. He was busy with research, me with my work, and now it's too late. I should have made more of an effort.
Steady on, old chap, you weren't to know. That's just how life is sometimes.
I just need to solve this case. Catch the fiend who murdered my friend.
I say, what if we could get the Rotter to expose themselves somehow?
Yes, but how? Oh, but wait a moment. Yes, it could just work. Madame Lavinia, she's the key. If she could summon Gilfrey's spirit, he could name the murderer.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to burst your bubble, old thing, but, well, that's a load of old tosh, isn't it? There's no such thing as ghosts and spirits. Honestly, Winklebottom, you confound me at times.
Of course, we know it's nonsense, but the killer may not. If we can make it look authentic, a seance might cause the killer to reveal himself. If he thinks old Gilfrey's about to finger him, he'd have to escape, or else own up before he was accused.
So all we have to do is fake a seance and wait for the killer to react. Genius. Or insanity. Honestly, I'm not sure which.
Perhaps both, my friend. Right, we should talk to our friendly medium about this.
So I just took stock and they just took stock. Let's move on.
Madam?
A seance.
Madam, we may have a need of your, talents to help us solve this case.
My talents? Whatever can you mean, Lord Winklebottom?
Witchcraft. Voodoo. Whatever it is you call it. You know, having a chinwag with fellows who have kicked the bucket.
You really must have a wonderful bedside manner, Frumple, but as my candid colleague suggests, we wish to have discourse with the deceased.
You mean a seance? Oh, I don't know. They are difficult to perform. I'm not sure that I have the strength or the ability come to that.
Please, madam, you must. This may be our only chance to catch the killer. And I think you might be surprised by just how effective you are.
Oh, very well, but I can't promise you'll get the answers you seek. We will need the others here to join paws with us. Let me know when you are ready.
Just so we know, what exactly will happen in this little shindig?
I will ask for 3 signs. First, a chill in the air, which will indicate a presence. Next, a ringing bell, so we know the spirit is here. Finally, a burst of flame as the spirit shows its power, so we know the connection is strong.
And that's all?
No, then the spirit must show itself to us. It will appear in the room.
Blimey, how are we going to arrange all that?
Pieces of thin wire. They're very hard to see.
Ah. So it is something to do with the wire.
Now I should be able to open this window from a distance.
Excellent.
This will make quite a flash if it hits the fire.
How do I do the clock?
If I attach the wire to the hand, then run it around here, I can make the chime ring from a distance.
Excellent. Right, okay.
I'll attach a bit of wire to this envelope. That's all of the wire used up. I don't wish to ruin a perfectly good sheet, but needs must. Madam? Well, madam, we are ready to start the seance.
Very well. You gather the others, and I'll prepare. Firstly, if the spirits are here, we should feel a chill in the room. Spirits, come to us now. Oh. Good, good. Spirits, if you are with us, chime a bell so that we may know. Oh.
Frumple is lurking in the corner of the room. He doesn't approve of this sort of thing. In this light, you could almost mistake him for a lost soul.
Good, good. Spirits, show us your power. Light up this room with flame. Good, good. Now, spirits, manifest your physical form. Show yourselves to us.
There we go.
Now, Frumple, it's your turn.
I mean, woo, I am a scary ghost, woo.
Also scary, Frumple. I'm so scared.
Good, good.
Okay, good.
It worked.
Ghost appeared.
The spirits are here. Tell us, spirit, do you have a message for us?
Oh, yes, I'll say.
And what is the message?
Well, I'm jolly cross about being killed and all that, and I'll tell you all who the blessed rotter is if they don't own up right this instant. And I'll probably haunt them for all time, too.
Does anybody in the circle wish to respond to the spirit?
No.
Oh, go on. Oh, well, I suppose I'll be off then. Goodbye.
Well,
no one did it.
I suppose we are finished here. It seems the spirits were unable to help us. Such a pity. I really felt like there was a presence manifesting this time.
Oh, Ethelberta. What's going on with you?
Well, we did our best.
I was rather splendid, wasn't I?
As I say, we did our best. I must say I'm rather at a loss to know what to do now. If only the sounds had achieved something.
I think it did. Let's go. Oh, happy medium. That's my achievement. Let's go over to the crypt. Oh my lord, look at it all lit up.
Good grief, what the dickens is that?
Winklebottom, I don't like this. No, not one bit.
Steady on, old thing. It seems harmless. I wonder, could Madame Lavinia's seance have actually worked?
No, this is wrong, blasted. Unholy. I want no part of this.
I wonder, though, this is Ethelberta's grave. Could it possibly be?
Ethelberta?
Greetings, madam.
No longer here. Just memories.
I shall be doing my best to wipe this horror from my own memory, that's for sure.
You, I take it, are a ghost? A spirit? Of Ethelberta?
I remember Ethelberta, but nothing more.
Seems like we might need to jog her memory if we're to get any sense from her.
I remember a flash, a child. Then I was blown here on the wind.
Typical. She missed out my bit.
Well then, madam, thank you for your time.
Not much time now. I remember her. Who else should I remember?
How about your wedding day?
Perhaps you remember this.
My dear Aristotle, how could I forget? We were wed in New York. How I missed him.
North America. And your baby egg?
Perhaps you remember this?
Sweet Constance, how could I forget? Born in Paris, such happy days.
Lovely. Got them all.
I do believe we now have the information we need to crack the code.
I do believe the same. So, Africa, South America, North America, and Europe. Let's go. See you back at the house. So, we have Africa, South America, North America, and Europe. Just Europe, I think. Europe.
By Jove, I think we've done it.
Woohoo! Ugh,
Well, what do we have here?
Maybe now we'll find out what was going to happen here.
but isn't that a human skull?
Well then, let's see what we have here.
I say, that skull is a bit strange. Never seen anything quite like it. Close to a primate skull, but not any species I know.
There are papers in here too. This must be what Price was looking for. Let's take a look.
Well, what have you found?
I'm afraid that a lot of the technical mumbo-jumbo is rather beyond me, but it would appear that this skull is the key to it all. He discovered it on one of his expeditions and has done a lot of work analysing it.
And he was planning to announce this discovery to the world.
Apparently so, but I'm not clear on why he thought it so important. I think he wanted help with the announcement, or guidance maybe. Hence inviting religious and spiritual representatives, a journalist, a popular entertainer, all people who could help him get a message out.
And we're rather popular public figures too, of course. But look, Winklebottom, I'm sure this is all very interesting, but it doesn't help us with the question of who bumped off the poor chap.
You're quite right, as always, Frumple. I think perhaps we need to talk to all the suspects at once and solve this crime once and for all.
You don't mean...
Yes, Frumple, let's gather the suspects together in the drawing room.
Where we
I
are.
do enjoy this part.
Wow. Culver's a suspect? Surely not.
As you all know, my good friend Admiral Gilfrey died last night. After investigating his death, myself and Dr. Frumple have determined that it was no accident. Somebody wanted Gilfrey silenced, and they wanted it so badly that they'd resorted to murder.
And what's more, that person is in the room with us right now.
Yes, I think that was rather implied, Frumple. Now, all of you were invited here by Gilfrey, and several of you had ideas why that was so. All of you were wrong. Now, to recap. Yesterday, guests started arriving here. At some point, we don't know when, somebody dumped a large quantity of salt into Gilfrey's water supply, an action that ultimately led to his death.
Rotten way to go.
Now, as well as killing Gilfrey, it seems the criminal was also looking for something. They were searching the attic when they were disturbed by Ambrose, the butler. They ran and locked him in order to escape without anybody sounding the alarm. They escaped the house, briefly dropping the key to the cellar, which they'd also locked to hide their crime. Something must have gone wrong, though, as we know that nobody is missing, so they presumably returned here after failing to escape the island.
Well, go on then. Who was it?
Well, Frumple, that's the interesting question. I'm afraid that right now I don't know the answer. But let us examine the facts and discuss the subjects one at a time. Reverend Peabody, we know that you went up to the attic at one point, and we also know what you have been looking for up there. You have a secret, and you were terrified Gilfrey would reveal it.
But you can't mean... I didn't.
No, I think not. So what about Beryl? You've worked for Gilfrey for years, but felt hurt that he didn't reciprocate the feelings you had for him. Perhaps you finally snapped and decided that if you couldn't have him, nobody could.
Oh, my lord! I never...
No? Well then, let's turn to Sir Winslet. You believe that Gilfrey didn't approve of you. In point of fact, you were wrong about that, and the reason you're here is that he valued you as a journalist and wanted you to help with his announcement.
Oh, I see.
Plus, of course, there's the matter of the inheritance. You are not a rich cat, but Constance is now a very wealthy lady. With the supposed impediment to your union out of the way, your money woes are over.
Now, come on, old thing, be serious.
Very well, let's move on. To Dame Celia. With the narcissism typical of members of the acting profession, you actually believe that Gilfrey invited everybody here to reveal your closely guarded secret. Is this enough of a reason for you to kill?
Pardon?
Will you stop going on about my bill, young man? There's nothing in it.
Stupid bat left the trumpet in the other room.
Well, no matter. We still have other suspects, such as Madame Lavinia.
Oh, no, you can't suspect me.
And why not? You believe, incorrectly as it turns out, that you are a fraud. Gilfrey, a rational chap, might want to expose this to the world. Maybe fearing this, you took matters into your own hooves.
But
I'm not finished yet. We still have Miss Price to consider.
Of course, you'd forget about me until the end.
You worked with Gilfrey, helped him with his research. Maybe you feared he would take all the credit for your work. After all, he took your notes and papers. Perhaps a lifetime of being underappreciated boiled over and you did away with him.
Perhaps. Is that what you really think, Mr. Winklebottom?
No, probably not. However, that is just about everybody, except for Mr. Spode here. I suppose there could be something we don't know about Gilfrey's legal matters that could give you a motive.
Could be, old boy, but there isn't.
No, Spode has been Gilfrey's solicitor for years. Hard to imagine him suddenly developing a sudden desire to murder him.
So what now? Who did it?
Who's the killer? I'll tell you. Right now, the killer. The killer is...
Yeah?
I don't know. Last, I was rather hoping they might be gracious enough to expose themselves at this point.
Oh, bugger. So what now? More questioning?
Well,
Actually, sir, if you don't mind,
Act 3,
I have
okay.
a question for you.
Culver, glad to see you back in the land of the living. What is it?
Well, sir, I was just wondering why you keep referring to this fellow as Spode.
Because that's who he is, Spode of Spode and Flabbernacle Solicitors.
No, he isn't. Look, sir, I spend a lot of time in court giving evidence and what have you. I know Spode, both of them in fact, and this chap isn't him.
Dum dum dum.
Damn your eyes. Price, follow me now.
Good night, everyone.
Oh no. So it was
Damn it,
Spode.
the lights are out. Somebody, stop them.
And we go to Act 3. Which is where we're going to stop for now.
Quickly, Frumple, hurry. We mustn't lose track of them.
Easy for you to say with those whacking great stilts you call legs. Now where have the buggers got to?
This way. They're heading off in the direction of the forest.
Oh no, not the forest.
Now where do we go?
I'm sure they came in here. We can't be far behind them, but which way did they go? There must be some clue.
Which way indeed, but that's going to have to wait until part 9. I am hoping my mic hasn't been picking up rumbling. I'm really sorry if it has. We've got a storm right now. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to give it a like. Think about subscribing. As usual, I will say it every time, trying to build up the channel. But, yep, seriously, if you subscribe, you can see when the next episode goes live and when I start another series, which I will be after this. I haven't decided yet. Depends how long I've got left. Obviously, I've only got the final act, and I think there's an epilogue. And Return to Monkey Island comes out in 2 weeks' time. I am thinking of playing that. Obviously I would have to play more frequently because otherwise everyone's just going to finish it before I do. But if I do finish this in the next week, I should really play something in between. Although I have still got every episode, I have still got Power Wash Simulator videos to edit. I'm getting there. I am getting there. It's just takes so much time because these last levels are just so long, so it's just cutting out so much footage so they don't run ridiculously long, and I'm talking hours. They take me hours to play. Well, they took me, I should say, because I finished career mode. And they're getting more views now. Still not getting the likes, but they are certainly getting the views. The private jet, I think, has got 90 views now, which is ridiculous for a power wash simulator on this channel. But hey, there you go. Anyway, so yeah, this will do it for now. The start of Act 3. We are getting to the end. We now know who the killers were. Spode, or whatever his name is, and Dr. Price, who was a suspect. So we just need to get after our murderers, I guess. So anyway, that's it for now. Bye!